Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a 3 to 4 day meal prep. I just wanted to show you guys what all I do when I prep out my meals. I think that it's very helpful in eating better and very helpful just to keep from eating the wrong foods, especially when you're on a weight loss journey or trying to eat healthier, whichever it is. I just find that it helps me eat better and stay away from the non-healthy foods. Also, excuse my looking like a mess, a hot mess. I've been sick for the past 2 days and I needed to do my meal prep just because I hadn't wanted to eat because I felt bad and because I kind of wanted junk food. And so I wanted to do my meal prep because I needed to, but I was like, oh, why not go ahead and record it? So excuse that, but I am feeling a little bit better. So I have my girls in here helping me. Here are my girls. They're going to be helping me with my meal prep because I haven't been feeling well, and plus I need help because it's a lot to do. So excuse the no doors on the cabinet. We were redoing them and never put them back up, so yeah. Oh well. But yeah, so if you guys want to see our meal prep and what all I do, then just stay tuned. So the first thing I have is this salmon that I got from Bilo. The reason I got this from Bilo, I usually buy it fresh off the ice from like Publix or something, which is what we have around here. But I got a good deal on this from Bilo, and it's almost basically fresh. It's just already prepackaged and everything. So yeah, so I'm going to cut this up into the servings that I feel are appropriate for me. And yeah. So the next thing I have is the Strawberry Banana Original Yoplait Yogurt. The reason I buy it in the big tub is because there's no fruit pieces in it. I don't like fruit pieces in my yogurt, which you guys already know. I feel like this is just the best thing for me. I don't waste half of it trying to eat it, and it's really, really good and affordable for that big tub. So the next thing I have is my organic baby spinach, which you guys know I like. I substitute this for anything that has to do with salads or just something healthy and nutrition. I no longer have lettuce. I have the spinach because it is a better alternative. The next thing I have basically is my chunk tuna in the packages and my pink salmon. And these here are going to be used basically for my dinners. For myself, everybody's different. I feel that the lunchtime is the hardest time for me. I feel like that's when I'm the hungriest and when my body craves the foods I don't need. So therefore, I find that feeding myself my carbs and my higher protein at lunchtime is best for me, and having a lighter dinner where I'm not as hungry fits my body the best. But everybody's different, so you do you and what fits your body. So the next thing I have are my seafood snackers. These things are amazing, you guys, and only 80 calories. You get 4 little, seafood snack things, and these are amazing. I usually eat these, as you guys can see, they're not very, very big or whatever, but they're only 80 calories, as you guys can see right there. They are amazing, especially when you're very, very hungry or just want a little snack. They're a very good alternative to not eating Kit Kats, which is my downfall. So the next thing I have is my bacon. This is the easiest and best alternative to cooking bacon. It's already fully cooked. 3 pieces is basically only 80 calories. It's quick, it's easy, and that's what I like about it. I don't have time to really cook bacon. So I use this, and it's basically a little bit healthier than cooking regular bacon. The next thing I have is my organic black beans. These here are high in protein. It's a good carb and a healthy carb, and it is organic. It doesn't have anything in it that it doesn't need, and it's also high in fiber, which is a good thing to regulate your digestive system. The next thing I have is my whole grain brown rice. This one, Brooklyn. Is my whole grain brown rice by Uncle Ben's. These things take about 90 seconds to heat up. Very, very good. I don't heat them up when I'm meal prepping, just because I will heat them up when I heat up my food, and it will cook it then so it doesn't get hard. But yeah, this is heart healthy. It's very, very good. Brown rice is a nice grain to eat and a good carb for you. The next thing I have is stuff I've already meal prepped, which is my breakfast, if you want to open it. This is just basically one orange, the little cuties, because they're easy to peel and they're really good, and a banana cut up. Just something to eat, especially before I go to the gym to work out, just to give me a little boost of energy. Next thing I have is an apple sliced up. This here would be a good filler, or just a quick snack if I'm not feeling the seafood snackers or whatever. But yeah, it's really, really good, and just chop it up and put it in there, and it's just already ready to go. I don't have to come in here and think. I just pull it out and get it. So yeah. So basically that is all the stuff I'm going to be meal prepping with. I find that these are beneficial to me. Everybody's different, and I don't always do the same food. This is just for this week. And there definitely probably a little bit more because this is probably only for about 4 days worth of food. And some of it I don't have to meal prep depending on what I'm eating for that day. It all just differs. Some stuff I can just grab and eat it. But a lot of times meal prepping for me, I don't have to come in here and think about what I want to eat when I'm really hungry. I can just grab it because it's already prepared and I feel like I can make better choices. So I'm basically going to cut this salmon into probably about 3 pieces. I feel like that's the best portions for me. So I'm just going to cut through it like this. And usually I leave the skin on while I'm cooking. I peel it off once it's done cooking. I don't like the skin. I hate that part of it. Some people like it. It's very high in nutrition, but I don't care for it. So once I get this cut, I'm going to put it in my pan that is heating up. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished product, and my girls were helpful. Yay! Very, very helpful. They helped in the kitchen because it's kind of hard sometimes to do this by yourself. So, yes. So, this is the finished product. As you can see, I've made my 3 days worth. Brooklyn's holding here. And here is my salmon that I cooked. Like I said, I don't cook it all the way through because you're going to be heating it up in the microwave and it keeps it from getting pink. And I also have my rice here. Like I said, I don't cook it until I put it in the microwave so it doesn't get very, very hard. And then I have my black beans, which are going to be high in fiber. I did have some greens I was going to use, but I decided not to prep those. I'm going to use that for something else, and I'll be doing that later in a meal prep. Then I have my dinner things here, which is my tuna and then my salmon, and these are in the little pouches. Like I said, I like to eat a light dinner, and I usually put a little bit of salt and pepper on those, sometimes hardly nothing. I don't put mayonnaise in it just because that's not healthy. And then I use that and I just put it on crackers, saltine crackers, and eat it like that. I find that very filling, and saltine crackers are very pretty decent healthy for you if you get the non-salt ones. These are actually the ones with salt on it, and I find them to be too salty. So definitely try the ones with no salt on them. They're very, very good. I just happened to grab the wrong box, but that's okay. They're still good, and I just put it on my crackers and I eat it like that for dinner. So that's that, and we're going to put the lids on those, and then I will show you where I store everything. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you where I store my prepared dinner. So here I have my 3 dinners that I just made, and then here I have my this is my lunches, my bad, and my dinners, and then my crackers, and then here are my snacks, my seafood snackers, my yogurt I prepared, my fruits for in the morning, and I definitely I change the way I eat. I don't always eat the same thing, like I said, and I may eat something else. It just depends on what my body's feeling for that day, but I try to have all this prepared so when I am hungry, it's there and in reach, and it keeps me from eating the bad foods. But that is the end of my meal prep. I do thank you guys for watching, and I thank you guys for staying tuned. I hope that you take from this video healthy meal preps, or you come up with your own ideas of meal prepping and find it very helpful. I find it helpful. Like I said, I find it to help me keep from eating bad foods and helping me to just make better choices and eating better proportions and things like that, especially working out. Sometimes I want to eat the wrong foods after eating healthy for a while because it is a tough road. I'll eat healthy for a couple weeks and then my body wants to eat the junk food that is not necessary, but that happens. That's a part of it, and I'm not saying you can't have junk food. I have a Kit Kat every now and then, and it's okay to eat out. I do that too, but I make better options, and yeah, I just try to do this to help myself out. So if you guys try this and find it helpful or have any other recipes or anything like that, just leave some comments down below. I also will have more meal preps coming up and things like that, like a shrimp Alfredo, a healthy alternative to that. That's really, really good. The kids love it. And my breakfast meal prep as well. But yeah, my girls.
And give this video a thumbs up.
Yes, give a video a thumbs up and subscribe and like. And we will see you in our next video. Bye!
And guys, if y'all got another recipe, leave a comment down below.
Yeah, what she said. Bye!